Ones that I quite liked in the paddock was Sun, who won quite nicely at Newbury last time out. He was a nice looking, impressive horse. We've got some good looking boys, haven't we, in this race? Plenty I'd take home.
We're wondering when we were looking at the juvenile division, River Tiber obviously sitting at the top of the pile at the moment. Will we see something explosive here? Something that could easily jump towards the top of the market as far as the 2,000 guineas.
What we didn't see with this replay of City of Troy is that he was very hard to pull up after the line over at the Curry. He practically ran up through the boards at the end of the track. But I in my mind, thought that was a good thing. But you subsequently told me it's not a good thing.
No. But when you'd like them to be listening to, they didn't go very quick over at the Curragh, and they all sprinted the final three. So this will be run at a better tempo, hopefully, and give us a truer test.
A clash of the superpowers. City of Troy at 4-6, Great Truth at 3-1 as Sun goes forward for Pat Dobbs and Richard Hannon. Richard.
Yeah, we think Quatre Bras may have displaced a shoe on the way down, was very fractious. They'd taken the shoe off, but I don't think they replaced it, so I think he is running on 3 shoes here. This Bet365 Superlative Stakes, and the field leave the stalls. And to a pretty good line, Quatre Bras is one of the slowest away, and his rider did just glance down briefly as out in the centre, Spanish Phoenix and Sun lead the group over there with Haatem and also Cuban Thunder. Up the centre, City of Troy jumped well in the dark blue, and on the left-hand side is Quatre Bras, a metallo with the white face, green and yellow colours. White face of Odyssey, and Great Truth is just at the back of the pack. So Spanish Phoenix over on the far side appears to have the overall lead in company with Sun. Not that far away on the stand side, the market leader City of Troy leads a group of 4 there with Quatre Bras, Odyssey, and at the back of that pack Great Truth. So very little now between the groups. Spanish Phoenix with the narrow overall lead from Sun. Haatem's over there in company with Cuban Thunder. City of Troy still travelling comfortably at this stage as they now make their way down with 3 furlongs to travel. Spanish Phoenix far side and City of Troy, several now flat out with Haatem in the green sleeves. Behind these in 4th place is Sun, and they're now moving on from in 5th place and being ridden along Metallo. Just beginning to improve Great Truth as well. City of Troy is sort of Spanish Phoenix on the far side. Haatem trying to deliver a challenge, and Great Truth. City of Troy is now in isolation at the moment, but Great Truth just hanging slightly as City of Troy continues to power on. In 2nd place is Great Truth, who's still trying to organise a challenge, but the gap is 3-4 lengths, and City of Troy is moving further and further clear. A very impressive performance in the superlative, 6 lengths. City of Troy beat Haatem. Close for 3rd. Odyssey was coming back at Great Truth. It was moving a little bit short, close to the finish there, and Sun was the other one who was involved. City of Troy appear briefly if he may be under siege from the closers, but it didn't turn out that way, and City of Troy ran right away from them, strong through the line again, a feature of both his victories. Daylight in 2nd place until we get to Haatem in 2nd place. Just try and hopefully they'll go show 3rd. Just to show, well, we'll have to come back, I think, to 3rd. It's a 3-way photo for 3rd. Great Truth was literally paddling as the line came. Odyssey dives. That is close. Odyssey near side may have grabbed Great Truth. That's a photo for 3rd place. City of Troy, very impressive. Let's hear from trainer Aidan O'Brien.
He's blown them away. That was some performance, Aidan, wasn't it? Put it into words for us.
Yeah, unbelievable. Ollie, Dean rides him out every day. Does a wonderful job with him. Finn Barsamita, incredible. He's just so natural. Ryan gave him a beautiful ride. He's an unbelievable rhythm, an unbelievable mind. Listen, he looks a very special horse. Like, obviously,
he floats, doesn't he?
Yeah, it floats and effortless. And he's very happy to get a lead, very happy to go forward. But his rhythm is. Ryan said it never happened to him before. What happened to him with the Curragh the last day going to the wall? He said he thought he wasn't going to get him pulled up, and even see him today crossing the line, and he's still heading off. Yeah. You know. So
you're right about his action, though. Do you think he'll be better on top of the ground?
Oh yeah, he's a really good ground horse, and the lad said before, I came here not to run him, and I rang all the lads and they said, listen, let him run because we have to find out for the future if the ground does turn what we can do. So it was the right decision by them, so I'm delighted for him.
Speaking of the future, Guineas, Derby, they're obviously in the forefront of your mind, but what will you do as the remainder of a 2-year-old?
Yeah, sure, he's after travelling now, so that's what we always try and do, and like he has obviously all the races. He has the Futurity, the National Stakes, all those races are Dewhurst, they're all open to him now to see what everyone wants to do, but we'll listen to see what Ryan says when he comes in, and the lads will talk to Ryan, and then they see what they want to do.
Instinctively, do you feel he's more of a Derby type if you were to say what classic would suit him best?
Yeah, he obviously, as you can see, he has loads of speed, so like a mile should be no problem to him. The way he cruises and with his action and everything we know about Justifies, they're all classic bred horses, you know, so Listen, very exciting, really.
He sure is. Well done.
Thanks, Sally.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And just watch him go here. And as speculated, he is the new favourite for the Kipco 2000 Guineas, replacing River Tiber, his stablemate. He's also the favourite for the Derby. Bet Victor, 2 to 1.
Well, that's
for the
the form.
Guineas. Hold on, Jason. 2 to 1 with them, 3 to 1 with Unibet, 7 to 2 with Coral and Hills. 2 to 1 for the Guineas next May. How impressed were you?
Yeah, for sure. Look, Haatem, who's there, he was 2.5 lengths behind River Tiber, his stablemate. And Ryan was keen to make this much more of a test, wasn't he? Right, let's set about them from the 3 pole and start picking up. Great Truth, he's been set a bit of a task from the back of the pack, but he was firmly put in his place.
I think he was firmly put in his place. I was surprised actually to see him ridden so quietly. I suppose maybe because when he hit the front at Leicester, he kind of had a little wander around. Maybe William was wanting to make sure he got a lead for a bit longer, but he just didn't quite finish his race as well, did he?
No, not at all. And a massive run for Patrick Owens and the team. Odyssey, 3rd at the Royal Meeting, and he finishes 3rd again today. Brilliant for a small team.
And Ryan, he's such a lovely horse. He's so well bred, but from the second crop of Justified, but also his dam is a sister to the Oaks winner. He must be a really exciting prospect for the future.
Yeah, you can only be impressed by what he's done on both his starts. And today on ground, which he's handled, but I think he'd be even better on faster ground. He's got a lot of speed, and he stays very well. And you see how he's taking it all in still, and you'd be very happy with what he's done there. And yeah, he's hard to fault at the moment.
You took a long time coming back to us. You took your time pulling him up, but he doesn't look like he's even had a race walking back in here. He's so relaxed in himself.
Well, look, it's a second run, and he's still alive. Hopefully he's had another nice experience. I think he's got a really big future. But
Just a word about Little Big Bear in the next round.
yeah, look, he's on the way back, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do.
Thanks, Ryan.
Led up there by Bartow Gorman on the right. You remember Adrian Maguire, we said rode Paddington at home last week after he won the Eclipse. It's Dean Gallagher. I'm sure I'm right in saying Dean Gallagher, former National Hunt jockey and top bloke who works at Ballydoyle, rides this super talented horse at home. So exciting. He's very good, Adele. And you were looking at his ears. You always look at a horse's ears, don't you? What did you learn from him there?
Very intelligent. So when Sally Ann was interviewing Ryan, he had the one ear listening to Ryan, the one ear forward listening to everyone else in front of him. And it's lovely to see. Every now and again he'd flick them both forward to kind of look at the crowd, but he always had one ear on Ryan, listening to the whole way. Very intelligent.
I wanted to hear the praise.
Yes, yeah.
He's very good. We are looking at the favourite for the 2000 Guineas next year. That was pretty breathtaking, and the confidence behind him told the story. Backed off the boards all the way down to 4 to 6, and they don't often get it wrong, do they? Haatem was second, and as you say, Jason, well done to Patrick and the team. 3rd again in a huge race at 33 to 1. And congratulations to Amy Murphy with the horse she rides at home herself. Won the big race at York, where we'll head now.